very much like Columbo. They show you the crime at the beginning of each episode, and then you got to figure out who done it. They don't give you all the Columbo details, but... Sorry, this is a very scary moment for this woman, and I'm talking about Columbo. It's like, I hate Columbo! Good Lord. So were there just no murders in the last 6 months?
Take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galloway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work.
Heard that.
Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk.
So we weren't even on.
Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
Did a short stint in burglary. They didn't show that.
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny.
There we go.
Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing.
There he is. I love Rusty.
Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
So we get a serial killer for our first case. That's exciting. So Rusty's very rough around the edges, you'll find. He is,
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Rusty's razor. I love it. I love his police detective mind, as you will see.
Stabbed her husband and pushed him in front of the car?
It's the reason that I like him.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
All right. This would be a nice time to be a dick and hold down the button which says, no, you're going to drive, but I'll drive. I'm the new partner here. So his last partner, ooh, the Nash Super 600. So his last partner... I don't want to run anybody over.
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself.
Classic.
See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
Are we any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps.
Here we go.
Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that.
That's, yeah.
Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Rusty's razor. I love it. His belief that 90% of the time, 9 times out of 10, the killer is whoever's banging the lady, whoever's banging the victim. You know what, though? He's not totally that far off. But anyway. So yeah, he doesn't think much of us right now. Our partners never do at first. We win them over. That's the Cole Phelps way, right? By showing that we get results, damn it. Cole Phelps always gets his man and or woman. Alright. Right here. I didn't take the dispatch because Rusty didn't say anything about it. I don't want him to think I'm a Boy Scout on day one. I'm trying to play his game, you know what I'm saying? Trying to earn a little respect here right up the top. But maybe we earn his respect by not giving a...
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
An F. Finish that thought. Thank you, officer. Alright, this could be a little graphic. We're starting to get into the graphic crimes here. Obviously the murder, Homicide Squad.
How about
about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and
Damn
Detective
right.
Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
Get used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Say it again. I love the writing. All right, we got footprints. We got a blood trail. Got a lot of footprints. We have a corpse. Yep. I said it was about to kick up a notch, didn't I?
Trollman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, Detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
There you go. Love ordering people, but he didn't say yeah. He was kind of resented that a little bit. That's all right. Hey, it's our old buddy, their coroner. And now we're arguably working with him more closely than ever before now that we're on Homicide.
Carruthers.
Phelps, you make Homicide?
You knew it
like
was
it.
just a matter of time,
Galloway has been
Carruthers.
making me feel welcome.
I bet he has.
Well,
Has the scene been secured?
Trollman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
all right. We got a strong stomach, everybody. Let's take a
Cause
look.
of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
Oof. Let's check the arms, the hands. Nothing? Nothing on this side? Something. Let's check the other side.
What
Ring.
about this wound on the finger?
Ring finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely.
Not the ring
I assume
finger,
it was
but
taken post-mortem.
a ring that's missing.
Interesting.
Nothing subtle there.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Black Dahlia? Tex?
Black Dahlia.
Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you
Yeah,
off
they're
the
just taking
scent.
advantage of.
Either way, I'll run tests from the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
After midnight. Alright, let's check the clues we already got here. What size is the shoe?
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Size 8?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Relatively small shoes. Little under average. Blood. So we walk right through the... I guess it's dry enough now that it's not an issue. Alright, personal effects here. Let's check the purse.
The victim's bag?
What brand we got?
Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Good point. Well, classic Carmine cartels. Anything else? Hairbrush? Mirror? Hairbrush. Ooh, nope. Nada. And over here.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Paperweight. Further investigate. I remember this one. Yeah, we gotta make the connection here. All the way around the world. There you go. Oh. There we go. One more. Oh! Property of the Bomba Club.
Why steal a table lighter?
It's a fancy lighter. I like that. I mean, unless you really need a lighter. You don't have time for that. Put together a miniature globe. 626 North Spring Street, downtown. Semi-slide puzzle. Yeah, I can handle
When we get
that
to the
one.
Bomba, man could die of thirst in a case like this.
How lucky for us. All right. Is that everything? You have anything to say, Brando? Anything else from, no? Guess that's it. All right. Yeah. Let's hit the Bomba. Doing in the bushes, detective. Just looking. All right, I want Rusty to tell me more about his theory on 9 times out of 10. This guy there, Stuppen. Nightclub and bar frequented by murder victim.
That's my desire.
Man, forgot how lame it is to drive everywhere myself. Maybe on case number 2 I'll start having Rusty drive. Heavens to Betsy. We are very thirsty. Make her sing.
The werewolf? For my money, copycat.
You can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
Oops.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nixed.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
Burglary.
I just started working it today.
Okay, Oddshot.
What I tell ya?
What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us alone in the court?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Good point.
Finish, fellas. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monitors, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with the armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phillips, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We'll have found it.
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street.
Let's do it. Let's take one. We didn't take the last one.
Code 3 identified.
Drive into my... Don't drive into my car, hot dog man. Hot dog man. Thought this was a lot closer when I took this call. Come on now. Just about at the Bomba before. I better appreciate this. Those pesky victims. Keep wanting to stop off and get a hot dog. I know I mentioned this before, but yeah, it just makes me think of GTA 4. Roman, I'm going to get a hot dog. You're my cousin. How could I refuse? Nico. Nico and Roman. Got any GTA 4 fans out there? Kind of the...
Calling all cars. Citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place.
Alright, yeah, I was going to say we're there. I hear the gunshots.
This is car 11K. We're on the help call.
We're on the scene. Cop killer shot. Let's see how Rusty is with a gun.
That alley
alleyway leads to the rear of the building, sir. Someone's gonna have to climb up and take him down.
Good luck. Don't let him get a beat on you like I did.
Okay, we did the first Red Dead, I guess. Down.
Cop killers are the worst kind of stuff.
I like it. Rusty doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would snap to it and just climb up a drain pipe like that, but here we are. Good man. Look at you. Wouldn't expect him that kind of get up and go. Good on you, Rusty.
You like killing cops?
Mess up those chinos, friend. You're not in cover.
Told the officer's family, but these guys are done.
These guys are done. Hell yeah. All right, little diversion there, but that was nice. And I think we've certainly earned that drink now, Rust. What do you say? Let's head on over. Yeah, I think I did the first Red Dead without narration, or, without commentary, which was kind of like, what's the point of that? I don't really remember what the context was. I mean, I was playing it ahead of Red Dead 2 coming out, because I was very excited to play that, so we did that like day of on Let's Play with Brigands. But yeah, I think I realized what an undertaking the first Red Dead was going to be, because it's a very long game. So we just I think I just kind of played it when I was on the treadmill, out of the way, birds, and didn't have any commentary as a result. But yeah, excellent game. John Marsden. Obviously, Red Dead 2 eclipsed it. I think most would agree, but still, solid game. Bradbury. There you go. What's his name from Blade Runner? JR? What's his name? That guy. Lives in the Bradbury. Works for... Works for the rep people. Alright, let's get to the Bomber Club now. Is this tunnel gonna cut right through? There we are. Love having the siren on just so we can get to our drink a little bit faster. Here's the Bamba. Came a little hot. 10:37. I'm parched. There's Coombs Automotive Company. We talked to Mr. Coombs in a previous case.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Maybe.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fair.
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
It's 10:37. Bless you, Rusty. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Just don't know how to dance the bebop.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her? About?
Celine? Christ. Mouth, officer.
Sure, I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Interesting.
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Certainly helps. Now I feel like I got that wrong, even though we heard the music. It seems very convenient that he would get the license plate and write it down, but...
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
All right. Beta 8899. Moving on. See, they got the lighter on the table right there. Ring stolen.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I doubt that.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
There we go.
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
2 for 2.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob.
It's a murderous
He was in the
ascot.
Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Doubt that as well.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Oh.
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McColt. You've
3
been a
for
big
3.
help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
True. I mean, yeah.
Where's that goddamn place?
We got a phone. What can we can call on the plates. Run those. 88B something. Cole wrote it down. He's on top of it.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Context.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge
The only
1247.
operator in all of Los Angeles.
How can I help, Detective?
Can I help, detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective.
Boy works as
I'll
well.
need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please.
Here we go.
Thanks for your help.
All right. Let's hit that address that he gave us. Is Rusty already in the car?
Ronnie.
Yes, he certainly is. Right. He's been drinking, so I will drive in this case. You know, I feel like it was commonplace to be driving around drunk in 1946. Let's do it.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Good point.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job with a healthy thirst of friendship.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical.
Yeah.
Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killing.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solvent. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worst one I could ever have imagined.
Teetotaler partner doesn't want to drink on duty. I love their... Oh, come on. I love their chemistry, though. Is it sort of on the way? Not really. We get dispatched to kind of keep that in mind next time they call us. I know it's just all points, but man, some of these are really out of the way. Someone who's more in that part of town should pick it up next time. I hear the shots. It's a busy friggin' day here. Unsuccessful.
Tables have turned now, haven't they, boys?
Oh.
Hey, look, old man, we're sorry. Just quit shooting. The hell I will. I'm getting pretty tired of losing my weekly take to you punks.
It's pretty good. Now we gotta calm this guy down.
Ain't gonna last long.
Or not. Where are they? Where'd they go?
God damn it, they went down there.
Here we go, Rusty, or here I go. Why don't you find a bar somewhere around here? I'll take care of this. Oh, you coming with?
$30 suit.
A $30 suit.
Find some cover.
Blind firing SOBs. Where'd the other guy go? His waypoint is... Did he go down like another level? Oh yeah, he did. Handy that this was right... Whoa, okay. Handy that this was right next door. Dang. Maybe don't just hang out on the tracks there, Cole. All right. Good work, team. I mean, Rusty, you didn't really do much there, but that's okay. You've been drinking.
This is car 11K. Shots fired at South Flower Street, Scott's Garage. It's code 4 here, but suspect is down. I need an ambulance and coroner.
Carruthers, the only one in town. All right. You know what? You're driving.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
I've been doing all the work here, Rusty. Drinking or not. Trust he knows his way around a wheel. Because we still had that destination queued up, so... No problems. Alright, the Henry residence. 11:08 a.m. Had time to stop off, question the Bomba guy. Rusty had a drink, and we stopped 2 shootouts the last couple hours. Good day so far.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
There you go. Okay. Shattered window.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
He's definitely capable. His vices just get in the way. At times. Huh? Another paper. Family burnt to death. Cops say house fire deaths are suspicious. Husband, wife, 2 young children killed. How's this gonna tie back to the good doctor?
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Jeez.
The circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Doctor's gonna have that guy killed. If you can find him. The hell is going on there? Remember when he was just, you know, teaching his class and doing his thing? Well, there's a bit more going on now. Key?
Doesn't look like anything.
No? Okay. No. Keep that away from Rusty. Note on the fridge. If you sober up, you can find me an apartment
and Jacob
too.
are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on.
Yeah, that's true.
One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Good Lord, Rusty.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
Bucket. Photo?
A regular Amelia Earhart per day.
Huh.
The ring looks distinctive.
Will we find it here? Nope. Tiffany.
The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
The hell is that?
Probably nothing.
Oh, we got a hair dryer or something? Yeah, Rusty doesn't appreciate irony or get irony. If my wife drank like this, she'd catch the back of my hand. I need a drink. Speaking of which. Oh, good. Bless you, Rusty. What the... Goggles?
Circumstantial.
Aviator goggles? Circumstantial. All right. Anything else? Got a shoe.
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
Forced entry, of course.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Not the first time he's reminded us he's in a $30 suit, by the way. All right, neighbors. Is anybody peeking out already? I guess just knock on either side. Huh? Whoa. Hello? Miss?
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well,
For Horgan.
I'm no busybody, you understand, but
She meant to say Morgan, but
Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye.
Huh.
He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered?
that's heavy.
Oh, my God.
Drop on her.
I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Of course. Marital problems. Anybody else? Let's try the neighbor on this side as well. Nobody home. It is the middle of the day. All right, let's check that other address.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
Damn
Let's see
right.
what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Rusty's razor. Tell us about Rusty's razor, Rusty. Come on.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserves it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the VD killer as an avenue
Like
of
Dahlia.
investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
There you go. God, I hope the two of them together just bickering back and forth. I like that. Her house is messy. She deserves to die. She should be murdered. All right, apartment 2.
Hey, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Got the guns ready. Yeah, after you, Rusty. I like it.
Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh,
for
my God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
Hey, does that sound fake?
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
Huh. Yeah, let's, is that a football phone? Ah, that's the best. I hope we get to call something in on that. Or maybe that's just a football, I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna try to call something in on it. Alright, it's a normal phone. It's probably just a regular football. Ah, yeah, there we go.
You think the atmosphere is
Yeah.
in here?
A stencil over here. What's that say? Thanks for the offer. I need you.
He'll be back in.
To do something about my wife? Oh, this guy is screwed.
Oldest problem there is. What to do about the old lady.
Man, I hate admitting Rusty's right. Well, I guess in this case, he did say he wasn't sure that that was him. But again, it was the guy that used to sleep with her. Or was sleeping her at some point. Can we go check the back here? These areas off limits. can go in here. Oh, shoes, size 8. He's gonna hang if it's a size 11.
Size 11s.
Well, that puts a wrinkle in things, doesn't it? Is that a picture of a couple chickens sleeping next to each other? What the hell is this? All right. I guess I just don't get art, said Cole Phelps. All right, Jacob. Movements of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
What do we got? I guess the alibi. Telephone Jacob Henry repeatedly on night of murder. Yeah.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there. He calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home.
Bartender or the
He called me
owner?
last night. I said no.
Huh.
Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Guy's hard to read.
Last night, I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Yeah, that holds up with what the neighbors said.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Motive for murder.
Why
We
did
saw
you
the
kill
note.
her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
Or hire someone
That's
else.
a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Yeah, that note I just found says differently, Jacob.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
Uh-huh.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
Yeah? Yeah, I do. Death threat note. In the other room.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her.
Committed.
I was trying to have her committed.
Drinking?
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh! Snap!
Okay.
I don't remember the...
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
I don't remember the controls offhand.
What's this bunker?
Not being rational. You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. There. Okay. All right, now I'm back. That was embarrassing for you, Rusty.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check her
Going all
messages.
El Kabong on him.
I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Come on, football phone. Where is the football? Did it disappear? Where'd the phone go, Jacob? Where'd the football go? Yeah, that's the most mysterious thing about this whole thing. Not the murder. The football phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
Socket
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doctor. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
You're supposed to check in.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
I don't know. We got this Mendez lead though. I don't think it'd be wise to interrogate Jacob before we do that. What do you think, Russ?
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Yeah, let's hit Mendez's place before we head back to the station. Can I kind of hustle up there? There you go.
No, national.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're going to get.
I don't doubt that.
Miss Truman later made an appeal for contribution.
Hopefully the alcohol kind of, blunted the effects of the pounding he just took from that guy, the sucker punch. Kind of numbed him a little bit. Maybe that's why it does it. He's getting smacked around. Talking like that. All right. Seekwood, Wolf, Mendez, apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
All right. $16 would be on the 4th floor. We got an elevator? Doesn't appear. Oh joy. I can see Rusty being the kind of guy to be like, forget it, Phelps, 4th floor. You handle this one. Alright, apartment 14.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Okay.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
We just assume he's not here. Alright, well, doesn't appear to be here. The art some of these folks have. What do we got here? Gold Dawn
incidental
eggs? Okay. I like it when I'm all getting geared up for a particular clue and then it turns out to be nada. Another key. I've seen those. He's got a nice little mini bar right there on that tray. Got the phone. Nothing. Alright, yeah. Gold doorknob right there. Hello. Do we want to pick this up?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
It's just a gun? I mean, I guess the victim wasn't shot, but still. Size 8. Come on, these look a little smaller. Aha.
Just a ray.
Bingo.
Size 8s could help place Mendez at the scene.
There you go. What a bloody... Oh my god. This is too easy. Got the murder weapon right here. I got lipstick.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Alright. So... Mendez is screwed.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
Yep.
We
Alright.
have the murder weapon. Better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donnelly begin to like you.
Yeah, it's fair.
Hey, what gives?
Get the gun out.
LAPD, you're under arrest.
No?
Do not lose that son of a bitch.
Let's not forget
I'll go get on wheels.
he has a gun. Alright, well, he doesn't have it right now.
Mendez, stop right there.
Why do they always run? Because they're always guilty, I guess. Don't have the gun handy right now.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Stay on him, Phelps. Got in a car.
Get in and drive.
Get in and drive. Alright, fair. When we're chasing somebody, I got this. Let's try the old T-bone maneuver here. Feel like it's due. Alright, missed. Oh, damn it. That's gonna show up on the report. Oh.
Clean this asshole off the road.
Good lord. I think we were relatively clean until I hit that bench and that street light. That's gonna cost us. Damn it.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
I got him. Ah, it just kicks up at just the wrong time. Disable a suspect with help from your partner. Nice. Oh, mind the flaming engine. Those usually blow up in GTA type game, Rockstar games.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Give it up, LAPD.
You better pay for that street light. That one's not on my record. Not buying LA a new round of street lights just across the board here.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You don't have to. You know, Jacob paid you to kill his wife, and we can make it stick.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator.
Thank you, sir.
It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect, and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Nice. Poor Cole. Odd man out. He did all the work. 90% of the work. But there you go. The red lipstick murder. Another clean sweep. Damn it, that might be a new record. Holy moly. $196. City damage. 5 stars. Nice. $196 in city damage. The streetlights ain't cheap. $22.9. Alright, so right before we joined Homicide, Cole was introduced to the performer lady here by way of Earl.
I'm burning up for you.
And we've gone back on our own, it appears. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment on this video, and click subscribe if you haven't already, as this seriously helps me to keep making great content for you.